Hi, I'm Chris Helm. Welcome to All About Deer Hair. My goal in this DVD is to help you gain a better understanding of all the facets of deer hair, as well as spinning and stacking, layering, and sculpting bass bugs. Before we get into the tying portion of the program, I'd like to explain a little bit about deer hair so that you have a better understanding of the different types of hair that are needed to tie different types of flies, both trout flies, bass flies, pike flies, etc. There are 17 subspecies of white-tailed deer in North America. I'll show you on this map. There are 5 of those that are really significant as far as fly tying. The first one is the northern woodland whitetail, which is indicated in this red area. This is the primary one that most of the major suppliers purchase their hair from individual companies in that part of the country that process those hides. The second is the Dakota whitetail, which is some part of Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Montana, North and South Dakota. And the last one is the northwest whitetail, which is primarily part of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. To a lesser extent, the Texas whitetail plays a part, and then the Columbia black-tailed deer, which is in a very small area of Washington and Oregon. Those are the 5 primary subspecies that we use in fly tying. One of the things that's important for the fly tyer to understand is that all the ungulates, or hoofed animals, such as the whitetail, the mule deer, the elk, the moose, antelope, caribou, all have 2 coats. They have a summer coat and they have a winter coat. They go through a molting process twice a year in order to adjust their ability to survive in the environment. In the late spring, the animals shed their winter coat, they grow a summer coat, or they don't have much hair at all. For instance, if you look at an elk, if you happen to go to Yellowstone Park sometime where you can get really close to the elk, you'll notice they have just some fuzz on their body. Then in the fall, they start growing a winter coat to help them through the long, cold winter. That is, all those changes are due to daylight. Has nothing to do with how warm or how cold it is. There's a gland in the brain of the deer and all the other ungulates called the pineal gland. This gland secretes hormones, prolactin, melatonin, and another one called, the biologists call T3. These work in conjunction with each other to cause the hair to change in the fall, late August, early September. They shed their summer coat and grow the winter coat, and then in the spring go through the same process where they get rid of the winter coat and grow the summer coat. Here's an example of summer hair in a white-tailed deer. You'll notice it's reddish, sort of a reddish color. The biologists refer to this as the red coat. You can see these little dark areas right in here. That is winter hair starting to grow. So this animal, which was a roadkill, was harvested sometime around late part of August, early September. The summer hair has no underfur, so the body of the animal can dissipate heat. This hair structurally is